How does he suck so bad?
He's not my mate.
Whose mate
G'day.
Bang.
Welcome to the fourth episode of the Sunday Dust Up. This is recorded a bit late in the day, so it's probably not as much dust, but we'll start a first study every episode. Lachie, how dusty are you today?
Well, I showed up at work this morning drunk. So got out of bed 5 minutes before I started and rocked up like probably a minute late.
Happens,
I
not bad.
was, yeah, no, it was still pissed, which wasn't fun.
Get a
Yeah,
couple of
I mean,
raspberry
just-
cokes in you and your sweet ass.
Oh, the raspberry cokes did go hard. Raspberry cokes, I asked the kitchen to cook up a healthy bowl of fries. So
Curry fries.
no, not the curry fries this week actually. I just needed something quick, easy. I sit down and enjoy my curry fries a bit more.
Just need a quick fix.
Yeah, and then just got slowly dustier during the day and then perked up. Didn't help with screaming kids in the restaurant this morning. That was hurting my brain considerably.
Nice.
But yeah, I definitely say probably a 9 out of 10 dustiness. 8 out of 10 dustiness.
That's pretty high.
I wasn't majorly crook, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
started drunk.
That's
today,
all right then.
So, yourself, France, how'd we go last night?
Pretty good. I didn't go out last night.
Didn't quite know done.
Quite a night in. Had a little day trip to Queenstown and then went out for lunch, then did the Nevis swing on the Saturday, then just cooked up some chicken wraps for dinner and watched the first half of the movie Don't Look Up. It was pretty good.
Oh man,
Woke this
I've
morning.
heard that movie's actually not bad, eh?
Yeah, woke this morning, went for a big walk, like an hour and a
Big
half
walk.
or so, and then drove back to Dunedin. It was good.
Man.
Yeah. So back
Pretty easy.
on the video Zoom call now because obviously the boys in different places. But
Yep.
next week, everyone's coming down to Dunedin. We'll get back on the
Oh.
sardine couch.
Starting
So that's
couch
all right.
indeed.
Boys will cram on in. Should be
Yeah.
good.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get this
Show on the
podcast
road.
going.
Right. To kick us off, just since obviously not too dusty, we'll just start off with some little questions for us. And the first one, how many chickens do you reckon it would take to kill a lion?
Oh. So lion's a big beast.
Lions and chickens are small, but they're vicious. I think they're vicious.
Hey, chickens can do damage.
Their claws are going to be slept on. Like people just thinking beaks.
Yeah.
I reckon claws, sneaky, sharp,
Yeah.
3 on each foot. That makes 6. 6 claws, 1
Oh,
beak,
mass.
7. The average mass of a male African lion, probably around 80 kilos, 7 claws.
80?
Are they that big?
For a
I don't
lion?
know. I made that up.
All right, let's have a Google. That's right. What is it? So
Surely they're like
average
80
weight
kilos. Do you reckon
of
they're
a
bigger?
Lion. What? So it's like the same height as like an adult lion, like 190, 200. So it's saying
Kilos?
that yes.
Is that,
Let's say that I am the same size as a lion.
is that what Google says?
Yeah. So lion mass is 190, and I guess a female 130 or something. I don't know.
That's huge,
130.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't reckon I
they're
could
not
fight a
small
lion.
motherfuckers.
I don't think I could fight a lion.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so 190, right? 190 kgs.
What, a
for
chicken's
like a-
what, like, okay, and we'll get the chicken up too.
No, but
average
chicken-
weight.
I reckon for each like pokey device, being like claw or beak, it's probably like a kilo, right? Like, reckon you could take a kilo? Maybe like 500
Yeah.
grams. 500 grams.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So I reckon each
Right.
chicken could take 3.5 kgs of lion. For a little bit of quick
Okay.
math, it's around 60 chickens.
60 chickens.
60 chickens. I reckon 60 chickens could take down a lion if they were coordinated with their attacks.
They had to like go in.
Can chickens fly? Chickens can fly,
Not very well.
but like they can get up.
I've had my dog, my parents' dog, escape into a family member's chicken coop once, and the chickens tried to fly but did not.
Oh, yeah. My dog's also done that
As
actually.
Yeah, chickens and dogs just don't do well. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'd say we can go probably, I'm gonna bump it up 70. I'm gonna go 70 chickens.
70.
Because when a lion wants to eat, he's gonna eat.
True.
When
But
when it's feeding time.
is he trying to eat the chickens or is he just trying to get away from the chickens?
Well, it's easy. The lion will just run.
True. Chickens aren't fast. Okay, they're in an arena, like a UFC cage fighting arena.
They're in the
dome.
octagon. They're in the
They're
octagon.
in the octagon. I reckon
Yeah.
60 chickens could do it. Actually, like a big swat from a lion, though, that's like a whole chicken gone. Like maybe like two
But,
or
like,
three.
You see, like, okay, you just walk into a chicken coop and you see what, like 5, 6, 7 chickens in there. You're like, yo, there's a lot of chickens. Imagine
Bro,
10 times
60,
that, 70 chickens.
70 chickens is heaps.
And then you get like the big boy roasters, Mrs. Cluckies, and they're like,
And like you'd be facing this way, latch onto your back. There's no way your lion can't even get around. Lions are like this,
yeah,
bro. Like
just
that's stuck.
yeah, like yeah. And like the octagon, like the lion would be big. You couldn't be able to,
Yeah,
yeah. So
very
You
true. Very true.
you good?
Yeah, just thinking. I was just zoned
All
out for a
right,
second.
okay, all right.
Yeah. I think someone wants to take it out behind you.
Yeah.
Wait, just give me your keys. I want to use your.
What is it?
All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sorry.
All right, right back.
You back?
All right. So what do we decide?
I reckon between 60 and 70 chickens could wear a lion down.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And you've got the added advantage of a chicken will still run when it's dead. What is it? No, when they lose their head.
Headless chickens, yeah. Swap the head off, distraction chicken, taking one for the
Mm.
team. The other 69 chickens take the lion. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
That's strategic. All right, yeah,
And
I reckon
also, do you think a lion has ever met a chicken before?
surely there's chickens in Africa.
I mean, there probably is, but like in the savannah, whatever.
The savannah.
The
Here we
savannah.
have a lion.
Do you think being eaten alive by chickens?
I'm sure they've seen each other. I don't think they would have like met and like shake hands, but like they've definitely been
Well,
like,
no.
yo, it's a bird.
Fuck that. If I'm a chicken and I see a lion, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
True.
That's an easy lunch. Not even a lunch. That's a snack.
Right. So established
Right.
60 or 70 chickens could take down a lion.
So I reckon so. Yep.
Cool.
All right. Next question.
Next
Mr. Rance.
question. Scenario. You've been banned from a library. Why?
Oh.
Actually, Lachie, you're gonna give me what you think I'd be banned from a library for. And I'm gonna give what you'd be banned from a library
okay.
for
I like
to
that
mix it
better.
up.
I can see Tom going into a library because he messaged me the other day. He's like, I want some rugby highlights. So I can see him going and using one of the library laptops, the computers in there, building up, downloading some sort of software to edit his things, and he's downloading everything. He's putting it all together, and he's just getting hyped. He's just like, woo, woo, seeing himself
Watching
get
my own
hyped,
highlight reel.
watching your own highlight reel, and you're causing a scene. I can see him get banned from a library, and he just comes back and constantly does it. He's just solely going in there
Addicted
to
to it.
watch
I'm
his
addicted to
highlights.
watching my highlights in the library out loud.
Yeah, I reckon that's what you can get. You'll get banned for.
Fun fact: I was actually banned from a library. When I was like a kid,
Okay, explain.
like I was like preschool.
Oh, okay,
I was
yeah,
like
fair.
4 or something. I went to the end.
Easy.
I don't know why I was banned, but I was. I can't remember. I think I was just like being loud or something. Which once again
Nice.
probably doesn't surprise you.
Yeah.
Lachie, why would you be banned from a library? See, I was
Why would
leaning
I be?
towards misuse of the library computers. But
Obvious.
I feel like it's an easy one. But yeah, actually, no, I know exactly what it'd be. It'd be that not returning books. Your late fees would be too much. They'd be like,
Yeah,
they'd be like,
I've definitely. I think
be
I've
like,
still got I think I've actually still got a textbook that I got given for in year 13. So that was like what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
They'd be like, sir,
It's still sitting. I know exactly. I could pull it out actually if I
sir,
wanted to. But yeah,
you
I've still
owe
got it
us
somewhere.
$300 in late fees. You are not allowed to enter this place unless you're paying it off.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you'd be the Cavern Library.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, but what? Surely you've seen that video. That guy, he's in this tank top. He's got a microphone. He's like, "Fuck books. Go hit the gym."
Well, that's not going to be you because
Oh
you're not big enough, champ.
no, that's what you can be. You can do that.
No, bro, I'm not big either.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Sad.
okay.
Hype yourself up, King.
I just did my max. I just did my max at the gym actually before this, out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Which isn't
How'd we go?
bad.
We just like, how'd we go?
Yeah. Right. Next question.
Right.
Would you rather fight 20 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
This is the same again because ducks can be scary.
Birds can be, but like a horse is big. A horse
Yes.
is massive. And how much duck that is? And like, I assume it's done by weights. And like horses, like Google how much does a horse weigh?
Right.
And then Google how much a duck weighs. Duck's gonna have those hollow bones which drops that weight. And horses
Do
are
they have
pretty
hollow
thick.
bones? Do they have hollow bones?
They're birds, bro. Birds have hollow bones.
Yo, I never knew that. Damn.
They're like the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs had hollow bones.
What?
Do you not know this, bro?
No?
I think so. I don't think I'm wrong.
I'll have to Google that as well.
But like, so ducks are light.
Shit.
Horse. How big's a horse?
300 kids.
Bro. I reckon a horse could. No, I reckon a lion will still take that
How?
horse.
How is a horse almost
Bro, they're big.
twice?
Horses are massive, bro. Horses are huge.
How's a horse like almost 1.5 times the mass of a fucking lion?
Because horses are huge, bro.
God damn.
Like, how big's a duck? I reckon a duck's like max 200 grams. My weights are way off, like 500 grams, kilo.
Okay, what are we doing? Are we going after a mallard duck? Just your mallards?
Like your
Just
standard
basic-
mallard duck. Not
Alright,
paradise, they're the bigger
about-
mallard.
700 grams to about your
Whoa.
big ones will get up.
Imagine
big
a
ones-
duck. Imagine a duck that's
Your
like
big ones will
4
get like just shy of 2 kgs.
Like, imagine a duck that's 300 size the time of a normal duck. Like, that's massive. That's huge.
Fuck that.
I don't reckon.
I'm
I'd
definitely,
rather
yeah,
fight.
no, just strictly based off that, I'm down going the 20 horses,
See, I reckon,
duck-sized horses.
see, I reckon it once again relates back to the fighting like the year threes. Like, even though there's a bit more of them,
yeah,
there's a bit
all the
more
way
of them.
back in
just a little,
episode
like,
1.
Wow, done. Like one punt and that little duck-sized horse out of the picture.
Oh, you don't even do that. You just kick them.
Yeah,
You just bang, just send them.
big teeth
Just-
though, big teeth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like,
Bro, that'd be such a big duck.
imagine a
Bro,
horse-sized duck.
imagine the duck.
Imagine a horse-sized duck quacking at you.
Quack. Oh, it'd be scary. It'd be so loud and deep. It'd be like, yo. You can't even do it.
You can't even
Like-
imagine it almost.
Bro, it'd be like a duck's probably like, what, like 30 inches tall
Yeah.
times like 3 is like 90 inches.
Average height of a
90,
duck.
90 centimeters, sorry. That's 90 centimeter. How big's a duck?
4 or 5 inches.
What's that? Oh, that's like 15 centimeters.
It's not much.
It's like 15 centimeters, times that by 3, 45 centimeters, times that by 100. That's a 4 meter tall duck. 4.5 meter tall duck coming at you going quack. Like, no, I'm not fighting that. How would you
Yeah,
even
this-
fight that?
How would you approach that?
You'd have to try to get behind it. But like wingspan, you're not getting around it. Like it's in a little flat.
Because Because what? Okay, so what's the size difference between that? So what's like? So what? So if we go, so it's what? So 300. We'll go based off weight. So we're going what? Let's go a 1 kg duck. We'll say that.
Yeah. So it's 300 times the size.
Yes.
300 times
And
15 centimeters is 4,500 centimeters, which is 4.5 meters tall. 4.5 meters tall. You can't fight that. Unless you get, bro. Oi, Lachie, get under it.
Hmm?
Get under it.
ooh,
It's gonna have to sit on you. True. if it sits on
wingspan
you.
of a duck. We'll go 90 centimeters. Middle of the range.
Oh my god, bro. That's 90 centimeters times 300. That's like 270 meters wingspan.
Fuck.
You can't fight that. Like there's
You
nothing
can't
you can
fight
do.
that. That
You
is
have to
like
just-
the
You'd have
yeah
to just
2,700 meters.
you'd have to
27.
just accept
1,000.
defeat.
There.
You'd have to
Yeah.
accept defeat. I'm taking the 20 duck-sized horses.
Oh, easily. Yeah, that's a dead sits. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, that just. Yeah, if you guys have got quick answers to these questions as well, chuck them down in the comments as well. We'd love to hear
Oh,
some of these.
well, I
Yeah.
want to meet
Let's get-
someone
let's get
that
some people
reckons they
involved.
can
Let's
fight
see.
a 4.5 meter tall duck. I want to meet that.
If
guy.
you can
I wanna
send us
see
a
that.
video of you fighting a 4.5 ton duck.
Not
Well-
ton duck, meters tall
Oh,
duck. A 4.5 ton
ton
duck,
bro.
He's so big. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can send us a video of fighting a 4.5, a horse-sized duck, we'll give you a like. I don't know. Buy your
I'll
box.
get you on the podcast. I don't care. I'll zoom you in next time. I want to hear about it.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll get you on our first guest, our first proper guest. And
special guest. It's not just the boys. Right.
Mm.
Next question. Another scenario. You've been arrested. Your mugshot's on the news. Why do your friends and family think you've been arrested? You don't know why. You've just been like, the FBI, well, not FBI, like New Zealand Police Force arrives at your house, instantly in cuffs. Why do people think you've done?
Fucked up on the piss somehow. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say definitely someone's broken something out of the boys and just happens.
See, I can see you being arrested like in a I can see it, you hitting someone in town. You just fed up with someone. You're just like, nah, just bang, and then just instant good night, and then you just get taken away for assault or something. I can see that happening.
Yeah, to be fair, like, yes, but not just out of the blue. I wouldn't give them a coward's punch. I'd give them a warning first, and then I'd land.
Oh, yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I'd give them like, hey champ, like, you're not that guy.
Calm down. You're not that guy, pal. Sit
Relax,
down.
like, I'll give them like a relaxed champ, sort of like, or like,
Yeah.
calm down, king, sort of job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd say as well. But once
Yeah.
again, happens. Not really.
It does. Not really, but it does.
It does. Yeah, time and
Does, but
place.
doesn't.
Time and place.
Yeah.
Lachie's definitely fell asleep. In the
Definitely
pack-and-safe
something I've done on the
bathrooms.
piss. I've either passed out somewhere. Been done
Nah,
before.
what you've done is you've
Um,
passed out in the pack and safe bathrooms and then woken up, just grabbed.
That would be an imagine someone doing that though.
Just
Just
nuts. Waking up,
It would be
grab like a
nuts.
Powerade and a pie from the store and just shoplift. Happens.
oh,
Needs
oh,
it.
you just need to cure the dustiness.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm,
Right.
yes.
One more question, is it?
Yeah. Oldie but a goodie. Bronze or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Oh, interesting.
However, brunettes with the little blonde tips at the end. Just saying. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm
I
gonna
will
say.
acknowledge that point you made. See, as my girlfriend's blonde, I sort of feel like I have an obligation to
Yes.
say blondes. but
Kind of locked in here.
I'm going to go brunettes. But okay, hot take. Hot take.
Tom is in the dog box for the next 3 days for saying this.
Hot take. Hot take. Listen to this.
All
The
right, okay.
average blonde is better
Mm.
than the average brunette, but a hot
Mm.
brunette is better than a hot blonde.
Yeah, agreed.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that's slept on. I feel
Yeah.
like that is slept on.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
where does this brunette with the blonde tip, does that fall into the category though?
Well, because it's not natural. Well, it's most likely not natural, so it's not
True.
like it's. Yeah. So it's like out of category, but I still think. Yeah. Like a lighter, it's like a light brunette too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my take. Yeah,
Interesting.
light to dark.
Good one. Good
Yeah.
one.
Good
Good
solid
discussion.
question.
We'd love to hear you guys input of this as well. If you guys want to comment on, I don't even know how we're doing this, on what we're doing, TikTok,
Whatever.
Instagram, or something.
Whatever
I don't know.
thing. Yeah, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube comments, whatever.
Standard sort of
wherever we
stuff.
upload shit.
Comment on it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And just some less random stuff. Today's Sunday in New Zealand today, which means that
Yes.
tomorrow it's the Super Bowl,
Which
which is a major sporting event around the world. American football, they love it.
yeah, baby.
Lachie, score prediction, go.
You know what? I've got a bet on this actually.
Oh,
Have you seen the Simpsons? Have you seen the Simpsons prediction?
yes, I have, and we do love sports betting as well. We do love sports betting.
So I've got money on the Simpsons prediction for the Bengals. The Bengals 34-31.
And the score as well.
Yeah. So it's 34-31 to the Bengals.
See, once again,
It's a pretty low ball.
A Joe Burrow,
So, like,
I'm
Joe
going
Burrow, Joe
27-24 Bengals as well. And I've bet on that as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What are you saying? Walk-off field goal?
McPherson, baby. I reckon he's going to do it again.
Or are we saying like last final drive comes down to it? We're at like 2 minute coming through the 2 minute warning.
No.
Rams have 3 timeouts left. It's 24-27 and the Bengals shut out the Rams.
I don't reckon the Bengals are going to, I don't reckon they're going to do that to Matt Stafford on full time. Matt Stafford's been good. I reckon Joe Burrow is going to march down the field.
Yeah.
I don't reckon if you give Matt Stafford enough
If you give
time,
I think if you give any one of those teams the ball with at least 2 timeouts going into the 2 minute warning, at least in a score down, whoever has got the ball with that 2 minute warning will win the game.
There's no way that the Bengals defense is like the pass rush, probably the best part. There's no way they can stop Cam Akers, Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So I reckon it's gonna be a walk-off field goal Bengals. McPherson for the win.
Yeah. I can see that because he's just good. Evan McPherson. In the AFC game, he just walked over. He's just like, looks like he walked over to Joe before hitting that field goal, and he's just like, you know what? We're going to the Super Bowl. No, we're going to the AFC
Championship, baby.
Championship. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a elite moment.
That's pretty swag. But I'd be happy if either of those team wins. I feel like I'm happy if both teams winning. Like having Matt Stafford get a ring, like huge. Having Odell.
Same as Odell as well. Odell, it'd be awesome to see him get a ring as well.
Yeah, that'd be true. And Andrew Whitworth, like Walter Payton Man of the Year, like absolute G.
True. Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. And then on the other hand, you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, like there's a bit of swag going on. Jamar Chase is good.
If they don't win it, they'll be back. They will be back and winning it again. And within the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully so. Because I saw a stat that the average age in AFC is 25.
It's so young. We've got like Lamar Jackson, who's super young. Pat Mahomes is young. Josh Allen's young. Justin Herbert's young. Like they're all good QBs and they're all quite very early in their careers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about some of these novelty props, do you think? So what's the color of the Gatorade going to be?
I actually watched a TikTok on this the other day,
I did too.
and apparently it's going to be white.
I'm going to be
'Cause
orange.
It's
Let's be
going to be
orange.
they reckon it's white because it's going to be the least liked Powerade flavor because each team gets about like 3 things of Powerade, all different colors.
Yeah. That's,
They're
that's
going
what
to choose
I said,
the one that's less like. So I reckon blue is going to be drunk. Red's going to be drunk. It's a goodie. I assume like the Powerade flavors in New Zealand, like blue, red, safe.
No, we've got
But-
Gatorade New Zealand still.
Yeah, true. But like
Blue's
that
the
much.
elite one. I haven't had orange before, but I feel like
Orange could be it though.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the coin toss going to be?
Tails never fails, baby.
Tails never
Same.
fails. Agreed.
I'm glad
Agreed.
we're going
We've got that. Let's hammer tails.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Still on the football chat. What did you think of the NFL Honors Awards? Did you agree with them all?
Big yes for defensive player of the year. My man, TJ Watt.
Yeah,
Top
I
my
would have.
man, the Steelers. I'm a big Steelers man.
I would have loved. See, I was stoked to get
played
Michael
one less game than Aaron Donald and still led the league in
Beast.
pretty much
He's
in
a
every
beast.
major category, but forced fumbles, I think it was.
Yeah. See, as a Cowboys fan, I was so glad Micah Parsons got that Defensive Rookie of the Year. If he had a couple more big games, probably could have got that Defensive Player of the Year just because of the impact he had on and off the ball.
TJ Watt, baby. TJ Watt.
He's a great player. Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year. Stoked to see that.
That's
like
if you don't win Offensive Player of the Year and get the Triple Crown.
Exactly.
Offensive,
not often.
yeah.
I'm about to sneeze, bro. Hold up. So yeah, if you get Triple Crown, like you're most likely going to get Offensive Player of the Year. Like that's not super common nowadays.
Yeah.
MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Won it out in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Thumbs down for that.
That's another thing.
The awards are based in the regular season though, and during the regular season,
true.
he was the best player.
Yeah. He just did Aaron Rodgers things.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers.
No, surely not. Surely not.
Yes. Who else was there?
Defensive Player of the Year. We talked about that. Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's Mike Parsons.
Yours.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
That was Jamar Chase. Yeah, that was
once again
just
well deserved. He was a great player all year.
Shows that preseason means jack shit.
True. That's very true.
Heaps of talk about him just gonna fall off and not doing anything.
Yeah, struggling. He did have a couple drops in the season, to be fair, but nothing serious at all. Like he was absolutely fine.
Yeah, you can't expect to have a perfect to not drop everything, to not catch everything.
And this year, like DeAndre Hopkins, even Cooper Kupp had some drops.
Yeah,
but those are probably the main ones. Coach of the Year, Titans, pretty well deserved. They lost their big offensive player. Still ended up being the number 1 seed. Still very impressive.
Yeah.
Assistant coach Dan Quinn, Cowboys. From this year to last year's defense, like last year's worst, one of the best defenses this year. Like that's a massive turnaround.
Shit. I had the Cowboys in fantasy, man. It was
that would help. Even though
I had
the
top
league,
2 defenses, Patriots and Cowboys, in fantasy for like half the season, and they just were consistently winning me games.
Yeah. That's good. Something else I got out of the honors was the Hall of Fame players. Do you think Devin Hester should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer?
See, this is where because I've only really started watching the NFL within the last 3 years, 3-4 years, so I didn't really see much of him. I know he's a great player. I've used him in Madden heaps. He's just goated. What was it? Is he? He was the best.
His return
touchdowns from
punt kicking.
Yeah,
he's just a special teams god, return specialist. So fast. But I watched some like a 30 for 30 on him or some NFL films or something. I can't even remember what. But they showed him playing receiver and cornerback because they didn't know where to put him. Receiver at cornerback. And some of his routes at receiver were the dustiest things I've ever seen in my life. And his hands were garbage. but
Yeah.
his special teams presence was unheard of. People wouldn't
Yeah.
punt him the ball. They'd just be like, okay, let's get it out. Because he was
Yeah.
so dangerous. And having that sort of effect on the game, minimize the punting game, take away the territory of the other team, that's huge.
Based off that, then, since you said it wasn't much of an offensive threat as such, more of special teams, that's probably why he wasn't first ballot.
I know,
But,
like,
he will make it. He will make it there. I'm sure he will make it there. But yeah, I can, because your first ballot Hall of Fame is like your Tom Brady's, your
Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning's, like your big names, the big guys.
Yeah, those caliber players have just done everything.
Ed Reed, Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Like the big guys.
Yeah.
But like,
big
I reckon
boys.
the effect that he had on special teams like is unheard of. And I guess you're probably right. Like those first ballot Hall of Fame guys for those big positions and the big names everyone knows, and like the people that play every down on offense, every down on defense. But he's a big name. Everyone knows Devin Hester.
Yeah. Yeah, he's yeah. I don't think he's right. I think he could play. Let's make it next year. See, who knows?
I reckon.
See how that goes.
Yeah, I reckon he should have had a first ballot, but you can't win them all, can you? What's that
Who's
saying?
going to be first ballot next year? Who's going to be 2023?
I don't know who even is that. I don't follow the Hall of Fame that well. I just knew that this year was him because I saw something about it on Facebook or something. When's Tom Brady eligible?
5 years. 5 years from when you retire.
Oh yeah. Okay. Like,
what are we?
Tom Brady retiring, looking back at his career, is actually out the gate, hey? 22 years, 7 Super Bowls, 10 Super Bowl appearances, like 3 NFL MVPs? Like phenomenal, like incomprehendibly good.
The best football player to ever play the game and probably will ever play the game.
100%. The records he set, like huge.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah. All right. So we've got Sam Chancellor, safety, Jari Evans.
You say Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor. Yep.
Bro, Legion of Boom. He was so good. He was like one of the first players I ended up watching there because like that. I think it was the 2015 season. I got into football.
Yeah,
it must be before that. The first Madden I had was 15, and I think it was Richard Sherman on the front. Like, that Legion of Boom that year was out the gate.
Yeah, so we got running back Matt Forte,
yeah, he's good beers, man.
Got 2 edges, so Dwight Freeney and James Harrison.
Bro, they're both so good as well.
Running back Chris Johnson, quarterback Carson Palmer,
CJ 2K beast.
Cornerback Darrell Revis and offensive lineman Joe Thomas.
They're so like all those. I know all those names. Like they're all great players. Interesting.
Yeah, Revis and Thomas are their best shots being inducted into the first year of eligibility. Apparently, according to this CBS Sports. Yeah,
that's cool. They'd be so cool being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Hey, imagine.
Crazy.
That'll be us in flag football, our team.
Yeah,
a really good football team.
Yeah. Oh well. How are we going for time? Like that's like almost half an hour.
I don't even know. I
think so. Like half past maybe.
I don't know. You're recording, shouldn't you? Doesn't it show a timer?
I don't even know. I have no clue. Oh well. I think so. Half past. We're going to chat about rugby as well.
Should we do a wee bit? We'll do a quick bit of rugby and then we'll cancel up.
We're going to talk about football versus rugby, but I reckon we just leave rugby next week and then talk about it then. Oh no, not next week because we have the boys. Boys are here. I'm back on the sardine couch. Should be all right. So the lads around, and then next week we'll talk about rugby. But I mean, actually, when I was in Queenstown, I watched Through the Fence of the first Super Rugby games. I watched that game of 3 halves and the Hurricanes versus the Crusaders did a good job. It was pretty interesting actually. Like watching the teams get out there. I quite like the setup of the game of 3 halves because every team still 80 minutes, so it was good. But no, excited to Super Rugby get started again.
So is it all happening in Queenstown or is it just pre-season in Queenstown?
They're staying in Queenstown, but they're gonna. Some of the teams are gonna travel. Some teams are gonna play in Queenstown, some of the teams are going to travel to Dunedin to play their actual games.
Even for the whole comp, the main comp.
I think it's just for the first like 5 weeks or so, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I have no clue what the actual plan is. I could be making that up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Right.
We'll call that
Well,
just Sunday dust up. Pretty low key this week. Not that
Yeah,
dusty. I'm sure that it'll change next week because we got George
Oh.
Gray's, the guy that was in the Dunedin Sharks on the the left last
Hound.
episode.
Yeah, the Hound.
The Hound.
next to you.
He's got his
Yep.
21st on Friday, and then we're boys doing a back 9 of our pub golf on Saturday around the Octi.
Mm,
Should be not bad.
that'll be a big night for sure.
Loves it. Dunedin, baby.
All right. All right.
Um,
Well, hope you had a good dust up, and we'll see you next week, I guess. See
See you next time. Cheers for coming.
you later.